So today, I'm going to be doing a little repair video. Obviously these things catch curbs, do all kinds of mess. But what you'll see is you got a little bit of rash right here, and this plastic piece up underneath here, it's actually caved in and dented in. This happens a good bit. I actually had to do one yesterday, but I didn't have my camera with me. What I'm going to do is just go through how to repair this real quick, hopefully. Or at least to make it look better without actually replacing it. Obviously if it was much worse, or if this was pushed in or this was broke, stuff like that, then we'll just go ahead and replace the whole thing. But for this, try to save some money, because I believe this is like close to $400. And this piece right here, I can't say for sure, but I'm sure it's at least $100. Pretty simple process. I'll start with this first. And all I'm doing is, you got just take a regular old, some kind of buffing wheel. Not abrasive, anything like that, because you don't want to get down past the clear. And as long as this is outside of the clear, you're good. But you're going to want to clean it up just a little bit before you even get started. Just wipe it down. Alright, so once you get it wiped down, you're going to take this cleaning solution. And all this is Windex. Not a whole lot to it, just some Windex and a little bit of Dawn dish soap, just to kind of get all that dirt stuff removed. And it's almost empty. And then we'll take even more concentrated glass cleaner, spray it on there, just kind of let it sit for a second, and then all you're going to do is just buff that out, hopefully. And again, whenever you're buffing it out, you want to make sure that you put just enough pressure to remove this, but don't try to burn through the clear. With this wheel, it'd be really hard to do anyway. And you can see it's pulling most of it out. When I started this, the battery was almost dead, so I just got to switch out the batteries real fast with the one that's been on the charger. But as you can see, it's getting most of this off, and it hasn't burned through any of the clear coat. But you want to be careful too, not start scratching with your fingernail, because if you scratch too hard, you're going to peel that off right there. And I believe that's what's happened here, because this is just going to be bare plastic. So there's not much you can do for that, other than, of course, you know, put a little filler in there, and then primer it and paint it, and then put some clear on there. So let me switch the battery out. little bit more on there, kind of break it up, take away some of the friction. Alright, some of these chips and cracks and stuff here, that's obviously just going to be consistent with regular road use. But like with this, yeah, you're not going to be able to do anything with that. And then from there, all you do, take some more of this, spray it down real good. And I'm just going to wipe it clean. And as you may not be able to tell it too well, but like right in here, there's a little bit of a patch left, but that's just from where it was pretty deep. And I don't want to hit those too hard, but and then risk peeling all that off. So again, this isn't like a permanent fix, it's just something to try to save you some money until you can get it knocked out. Now, the next thing we're going to move on to is this piece right here. Should be pretty simple. The only thing we're going to have to do is heat it up. You want to heat it from the back side, just to loosen, like right in here is the main pinpoint or pinch point. We'll heat it up from the back side right here and then push from the back side and it should come out. Now this is pretty thick and hardened plastic, so it may take a couple tries and a little bit of moving it around to get it to where you want it to be, but it can be done. So let me go ahead and pop the hood. What you're gonna have to do though, just to get to it, I mean, you could probably push a bar back in through this little slot right here, but to really give you good access, if you just remove these bolts here, here, and here, you'd probably be able to push this back enough to where you can just go straight from the top of it. So that's what I'm gonna knock those out real fast. All right, so there's actually four, one there, here, and then there. And I was able to just push it back enough to where it'll hold on the tread of the tire there. And all I'm gonna do is right here is where that pinch point was. So I'm gonna heat it up from back here just with a regular butane torch. I'm gonna heat it up and apply pressure to it and just push it out. most of it's coming out. I got a little spot right there. And then like right here, it's gonna be kind of hard to push that up, but we'll try, see if it'll do anything. We're not gonna be able to because there's a bracket mount right there, and that's pretty much the point of impact right there, but it does look a lot better than what it did. And that is how you replace it. And that's gonna be about as good as it's going to get without actually going through putting body filler on that and a little bit of paint and clear. And that's it.